What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Alanis Morissette, and we're returning to her 1995 album Jagged Little Pill. And the next track is Not the Doctor. It's a negative identification saying this person does not perform this role. I'm trying to think of a scenario in which someone might say that phrase. Can't really come up with anything, so let's just listen and see what I can pick up. This is Alanis Morissette, Not the Doctor, from her 1995 album Jagged Little Pill.
The void is solely yours. I don't wanna be your glass of single malt whiskey hidden in the bottom drawer. And I don't wanna be your bandage if the wound is not mine. Lend me some fresh air. I don't wanna be adored for what I merely represent to you. I don't wanna be your babysitter, you're a very big boy. No, I don't wanna be your mother, I didn't carry you in my womb for 9 months. Show me the back door. Visiting hours are 9 to 5, and if I show up at 6:10, well, I already know that you'll find some way to sneak me in and go. Find the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You say it's too much to ask for, and I am not the doctor. I don't wanna be the sweeper of the eggshells that you walk upon, and I don't wanna be your other half. I believe that 1 and 1 make 2. I don't wanna be your food or the light from the fridge on your face at midnight. Hey, what are you hungry for? I don't wanna be the glue that holds your pieces together. I don't wanna be your idol. See, this pedestal is high and I'm afraid of heights. I don't wanna be lived through a vicarious occasion. Please open the window. Visiting hours are 9 to 5, and if I show up at 6:10, well, I already know that you'd find some way to sneak me in and go. By the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You see, it's too much to ask for, and I am not the doctor.
The
I
echo.
am not the I don't wanna live on Sunday when my motto is last week, and I don't wanna be responsible for your fractured heart and its wounded feet, and I don't wanna be a substitute for the smoke you've been inhaling. Well, what do you thank me? What do you thank me for? Visiting hours are 9 to 5, and if I show up at 6:10, well, I already know that you'll find some way to sneak me in and go. By the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You say it's too much to ask for, and I am not the doctor.
Fascinating. I heard many lines. I'm still not quite sure what's at play. Obviously, a lot of them were metaphors or simile, saying, I'm not like a plate of food in the fridge, and I don't want to be your mother. I didn't carry you in my womb for 9 months. I don't want to piece you back together. So it sounds like the other person is maybe putting her on a pedestal, and I think she even said, I don't want to be up on this high pedestal. I'm afraid of heights. So she's suggesting that the other person has a lot of needs, or is perhaps seeking her out only as a solution to his own problems and not necessarily as a person in her own right. At first I thought he was the doctor and saying well, if visiting hours are 9 to 5 and I show up later than that, I know you're going to find a way to somehow see me. But then I thought, like, she's saying that she's not the doctor. Like, she's not here to fix him or to heal him. So if that's what he's seeking, then he's looking at the wrong place. And if she shows up after visiting hours, then, you know, maybe she's already sending that message, but he's still finding a way to try to, you know, keep seeking his own relief. So I don't really know what's happening, but obviously there were a few phrases specifically related to the concept of being a doctor, not only the visiting hours, but I wondered if, you know, having a bottle of alcohol in your desk drawer secretly, which, you know, there's movies and TV shows that you see where a doctor is projecting professionalism and so on, and then the patient leaves and they take out their, you know, their hard alcohol and get a swig and put it back, and you realize maybe they're not in as good of a place as it would seem. So I really don't know how it all ties together lyrically, and perhaps if the idea that she's rejecting any notion that she's here to serve as a balm or some, you know, motherly role or whatever this guy's psychological need is. I'm not sure if that's right, but that's what I picked up. Sonically, we have her vocals, which they just have their own flavor. You know, now that I've heard most of this album, I feel like I could hear material from her from maybe a different album and pretty quickly figure out who's singing. But the acoustic guitar definitely was the driver of the track. It wasn't particularly pacey, but it wasn't slow and ballad-like either. It just kind of lolloped along at a decent pace. So, yeah, a compelling tune sonically, but a very interesting one lyrically, even if I'm not sure what's happening. So, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.